Imagine walking into a high-tech hospital in 2025 and being greeted by a Windows XP crash message in the elevator. From floppy disks and train control systems to ATM machines still running Windows NT, this isn't science fiction, it's the present day. Welcome to Future Forward, where we don't just look ahead, we dive into the legacy tech that still runs today's world. Before we boot up, hit subscribe and tap the bell, because we're about to time travel through 30 years of Windows that just won't die. Microsoft turns 50 this year, but while the company races into the AI future with ChatGPT and Copilot, echoes of its past still haunt our daily lives. You've likely used a Windows XP machine today without even realizing it. That cash machine, XP, that train control panel, MS-DOS, that medical record terminal, Windows 2000, if you're lucky. Press Ctrl plus Alt plus DEL, but make it forever. These relics aren't just clinging to life, they're doing real work. They're essential infrastructure, embedded into systems too costly or too risky to upgrade. According to ATM technician Elvis Montero, many cash machines still run Windows NT, launched in 1993. Why? Because updating them would mean rewriting proprietary code, retraining technicians, and replacing thousands of machines. It's not about laziness. It's about stability, cost, and compliance. But it's not just banks. Wait until you hear about the German trains running on Windows 3.11. In Germany, Deutsche Bahn posted a job listing for an IT systems admin who needed to know Windows 3.11 and MS-DOS. That's software from over 30 years ago, still managing driver cab displays on regional trains. And yes, those trains are still on the rails, carrying modern commuters. Meanwhile, in San Francisco, Muni Metro trains literally won't start until someone inserts a floppy disk that loads DOS software onto the control system. In 2025, the floppy still lives. In San Diego, photographer John Watts operates two massive light-jet printers from the 2000s. The machines deliver unmatched image quality, but only if they're connected to Windows 2000 servers. Replacing the system would cost over $60,000, he says. So instead, they hold their breath and keep rebooting. In the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, Dr. Eric Zabriskie used a record system built on Vista, originally developed in 1985. Every morning, he'd log in and wait 15 minutes. If it crashed, start over. CPRS was all caps, all code, all frustration, he recalls. But it worked. Barely. Not everyone hates these old machines. In Vancouver, Professor Dean Grigger curates a collection of 61 vintage computers, many pristine, preserved to run early works of electronic literature. You can't emulate the experience, she says. These machines are not just time capsules, they are the canvas. If a story was written for a 1990s PC, is it still the same story on your iPad? From hospital elevators to museum exhibits. The digital ghosts of Windows 95, XP, and DOS still roam our modern world. They're more than outdated systems. They're the digital bedrock of industries that were built before cloud, mobile, and AI. And as we race into a future of neural chips and autonomous agents, let's not forget the clunky, crashing machines that helped get us here. Know someone still using a Windows XP machine? Or maybe you are. Drop a comment and share your retro tech story. Like, subscribe, and check out our next video on how AI might finally replace the software we've clung to for decades.